Hey friends, it's Barb from Barb and I Budgets, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. In today's video, I'm gonna do a very tiny cash condensing. I need to send some money back to the bank, and then I'm gonna do my long-term savings challenges. So let's go ahead and start with this binder. And this is the only binder that I'm gonna do a cash condensing on. But this is where I have my car payment and my car insurance, so that's why it's so important. So today we're going to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $600. I'm going to write that on my little cheat sheet because if I don't, I'll be like, what? So that's for my car payment. All right. And that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have enough for my October payment. And today is 9/9, and you guys, normally I make my payment on the 1st. I don't know what I was doing, but that's okay. It's not due until the 21st. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put that back in the envelope, and then we'll move to car insurance. So with car insurance, I had $1,000 in my high yield savings account, and I have already transferred that out of Capital One into my regular checking account. So I'll take those out. And then I have 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So $450 for car insurance. All right, let me separate that on here. So with our next stuffing next week, we'll begin car insurance again. So I'm gonna zero this out because this is due on 9/15, but on 9/9, I took all of this out, and this will be September payment minus $1,450. So my payment is $1,455 and some change. All right, I'm gonna leave pets as is. Let's see if there's anything I can do in savings. So we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, and 62. Let me make sure that's correct. Okay, it is. So we'll put in 20, 40, 60, and 2. And that will bring the size of that envelope down a lot. Okay. So I'm not sending anything back to the bank. I'm just condensing this down a bit. So we still have $3,062 in savings. All right, we're gonna do the same thing for emergency, but I do think we're gonna send some money to the bank here. Let's see. Okay, I don't need the rack anymore. So we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 38, and then we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Let me make sure that's right. It sure is. So we're going to leave 20, 25, 26, 27, and 28. And this $100 is going to go into my emergency fund and my Capital One high yield savings account. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Very good. All right, I'm just gonna leave my Roth IRA and investments as it is. You guys, if you saw my post, I did Monday Minis video. I did it Monday morning before I was going into work, and I edited it, and I got to the point where I was getting ready to download it. And so I went into my pictures and I was like, let me delete some stuff just so I don't run out of memory. And I deleted this whole entire video. And it even got to the point where it said, are you sure you want to delete this? It's permanent. And I clicked yes. And my Monday mini video was gone. So nothing I can do about it now. But I did finish 2 challenges. I finished Summer Vibes by Build It Big Budgets. Her name is Stacy, for $34. That's going into my Roth IRA. And then I finished this Gorgeous Savings Challenge for $30 by Mandy's Budgeting Items. And it's $30 going into investments for the month of September. So that means we should have $11.50, right? All right, let's count and see what we got here. Let's hope I have $11.50. I'm gonna get my calculator. That's probably a good idea. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so 700 plus, I better move that back. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. So that's $11.50. So that is correct. And I will get that back to the bank. And then, yeah, I'll make my car payment. My insurance premium will come out, and I'll send $100 to my emergency fund. All right, let me clean this up really quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my long-term savings challenges. Okay, friends, I am back. So today in long-term savings challenges, we're going to add 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So I have 230. All the 5s that I've been getting from my ATM, they all feel like they're stuck together. So that's why I was just taking my time making sure. All right, so we're going to start with debt. So each week I like to try to put $25 into debt. I am paying off $2,444.22. Each one of these little circles is worth $25. And slow but steady, we're going to get there, you guys, because I have more debt I need to pay off. I'm going to have to do a debt confession pretty soon because, yeah, I got myself in a little more debt. All right, so here in debt, let's see what that gives us. So we have 1,500, 600 that we've already paid off. Oh, I need to put this in here. Oh, I think we can make a payment. Yay! So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1. So that would be 1,700. All right, let me put that back there, and I'll bring in Be Happy placeholder. You guys, that means 1,500, 600, 700. So 1,700 so far. So what does that leave me? $744.22. Yay! Next up is 2025 and 2025. This is for budgeting for me. We're going to put $40 in here. And so these boxes are worth $10 each. There's a 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to go ahead and color in 4 boxes because we're putting in $40. You guys, your girl's sick. I feel like I have the flu. Now my son, remember he was sick and he missed football. But you guys, he's been sick for like 2 weeks. And I'm really hoping that whatever this is that I have is not what he had for 2 weeks. Because, oh, that would suck, right? I would not be happy about being sick for 2 weeks. Hopefully not. I'm not going to claim it. I'm going to claim whatever is making my body chill and have a fever. It'll be gone by tomorrow. What do you think? So you know how my daughter is a senior in college. She's in her clinicals, and she told me, this is not the first time of her clinicals, but she's in the emergency room rotation. And she said, Mom, this will determine for sure if I'm going to be a nurse. if I'm going to be a good nurse, because the emergency room is crazy. And she's in a major city in a really big university hospital. So yeah, but she wants to be a nurse anesthetist. So she'll go back to school after a year or two of working in the ICU to get her degree in anesthesiology. So she'll be a nurse that does anesthesiology. All right, so we're going to add this 40 in. Well, that's the plan right now, but you know how kids are. They change their mind constantly. Okay, so far, you guys, we have saved 1,000. That's in my high yield. No, it's not. It's in my Roth IRA. So we have 1,000 in the Roth IRA. Then we have 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 05. So 1505. All right, next up is by Lisa Grateful Me. This is the retirement savings, and we're going to add 40 today. You guys, I'm sorry if you can hear that car that's out there like revving up its engine, or it's a motorcycle. I'm not sure. That's the one horrible thing. That's one of the most horrible things about living in a big city, is you can't control what your neighbors are doing. You can't call an HOA. There isn't one here. You can't complain because the police aren't coming. It's just not that important for them. And people, you know, you'll hear ambulances all the time. You'll hear people doing that with their car, people with really super loud music. It's just craziness. All right, so there is two $20 pigs colored in, and let's see how much we have for this retirement savings now. This is the second one we're doing this year. We did finish a different one by Lisa Grateful Me. All right, so far we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 280. So this is my September savings challenge for investments, and I'm going to add $30. Each one of these little avocados is worth $10 for me. So I'll go ahead and color 3 in. This savings challenge is from our friend Dee at Dee Plans and Budgets. So this is a freebie. She gave out a whole year's worth of freebies. She does such a great job on her monthly saving, her monthly savings challenge that she gives out the whole year. It's fantastic. And I'm really grateful that she gives these out, and I can use them to save for my investments. Are you guys investing? If you are, what are you investing in? So a month ago, you guys saw me finish 100 shares of SCHD. So now I'm working on 25 shares of Coca-Cola, 25 shares of Walmart, 25 shares of Realty Income, and I am doing 25 shares of SCHG, which is Schwab's growth ETF. Okay. All right, 2 more little avocados. And I'm just starting that part of the journey, so I just have 1 share of Coca-Cola. I have 4 shares of SCHD. I think I have 6 or 7 of Realty Income, and I have 2 shares of Walmart. So yeah, I want to build those up and get those dividends. All right, so there's 3 avocados colored in. Let's add $30 and let's count and see how much we have in investments so far. I do need to take this money and go ahead and invest it. It's just sitting in this envelope, not making any money, and I like to make money on my money. All right, so we have 500, 600 that's already invested. Then we have 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 80, 98, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So we have $215 that I can go ahead and put into my Fidelity account and invest, which would be a better idea than leaving it just sitting in these envelopes, not making any money. My OG book of savings challenges, you guys. So last week you saw me finish, I have it paper clipped, but you saw me finish this emergency fund. And so today I'm going to start again. Now, this highlighter bled through, which it's not supposed to, but it definitely did. But I'm going to use this page anyway. I'm not going to waste it. So I'm going to go ahead and put 20. So I'm going to color this 17 and that 3. And we'll just use the same color. So that way we can just do that. How about that? All right, so there's 20 colored in, and we will put 20 in the envelope. And that's the first 20 we have because we finished it last week and we put that $250 towards our emergency fund. Next up is the $4,200 savings challenge by Lisa Grateful Me at the Happy Mailbox Company. And the way that I do the savings challenge is I go row by row. So this week we're on this very bottom row, and then we'll go back up to the top. So down here, we're gonna go ahead and roll a 20-sided die, and it's gonna determine how much we're gonna save in the envelope. So we've already got the 20 marked off, so let's roll and see what we're gonna get. Is that a 9? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and color the 9. Whoops. All right, we're gonna roll again. And we got a 13. So would that be 22? Yes, 13 plus 9 is 22. So we're gonna stop there. So 10, 20, 21, and $22. Let's see how much that gives us in our envelope now. All right, this envelope comes with a challenge. Super cute, super cute. All right, we're not even halfway done yet, you guys, but slow and steady, we're gonna get there. So far we have 500, we have 1,000, 500, 600, 700. So this 1,700 is in my Roth IRA. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 18, 20, 40, 60, 80, 19, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2,000, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yay! So we have $2,008. You guys, we are moving right forward to almost be halfway done. That makes me very happy. We hit the $2,000 mark. So I do need to condense this and get this money into my Roth IRA. All right, we're gonna move into this binder. And we do have 1K buck, but I'm just gonna leave it. We will deal with that at another time. I am not getting my change out. I don't feel good. I just don't feel like it. So we're gonna go ahead and skip past the bucks. And we're gonna come to this savings challenge that we started again last week. And this is for my son for his school, like extracurriculars, anything he needs. We're gonna add 15, it's save your age. But you guys, my son has now turned 16, but we're just gonna do 15 so I don't have a whole bunch of singles in there. All right, I'm gonna color in one of these. This savings challenge is from Gina Renee's Reality. It used to be Gina Renee RM Budgets. And yeah, like I said, this is just me saving so that he can have extracurricular activity money. Sorry guys, there was a knock at the door as usual. Okay, so this is money that was left over from last time. That's $185, and we're gonna add in the 15 for this time. So we have 10, 20, 25, and 30. I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna use most of it because his homecoming is this weekend coming up. I have to buy the tickets, they're $50, and then I need to buy him a new shirt and tie. So that money from last year will most likely be gone. All right, next up is a roll and save, and we're doing this for giving. So the reason I'm doing this in a separate binder is because I wasn't saving for giving, and I like to give. So, oh boy, we just got a 1. So we'll go ahead and write a 1 on here, and we're gonna go again. This savings challenge, and we got a 3, is by Mandy and Mandy's Budgeting Items. Super cute. It's a little cute peacock. Okay, so let's see if we have a $1 in here. We do, so we'll put the $1 in there and take a 5. So far we've saved $10 for giving. And then we also have a roll and save that we're doing for gifts. So that way I don't have to take the money out of my birthday envelope. All right, so let's roll. And we got a 6. All right. So we're gonna stop right there. And we'll put $6 in. So 5 and 6. You guys, my family is so rude and so loud. They know I'm in here. They know I'm in here. All right, so we have 5, 10, 11, 12, and $13. They know that I'm in here recording, and they're still just slamming the door over and over. Ugh. I love them though. All right, next up is save. I only do this every other week. This is not the week for it. However, I did find out part of the price to send my son to France. And there was my dog being rude, growling at the other dog. So I did find out the amount it's going to cost to send my son to France for rugby, and if I would like to be a chaperone and go along. So for him, it's $1,650 plus his airfare. For me, it would be $1,950 plus airfare, and we need spending money. So $35 a week is not going to do it. I got to figure out how I'm going to save in here and bulk this up fast. Okay, so we're going to work on Save with Judy's group play. So this is Save with Judy's yearly group play. She does this, I think this is the second or maybe third year she's done this. It is super cute. You save $5 to $10 per week. Just depends on how many weeks in the month there are that you save. You do a savings video. So we're gonna put $5 here, and I'm gonna color that in, and then I'm gonna color the top of this one green, because I do think acorns are brown and green. I'm not 100% positive. All right, so we're gonna add $5. When this is finished, because you go around the board, it will be $300 that I have saved with Save with Judy and the others in the community. So we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 2, 5, and 10. So $90 away from finishing this. So this is another savings challenge that is by Lisa Grateful Me. This is from, I think, 2 years ago. She did this cute savings challenge, and you're supposed to start 22 weeks before Thanksgiving and save so that you have the money for like your Thanksgiving meal. Well, I printed it out and I just never did it. So we do not have 22 weeks before Thanksgiving, but if I do two at a time, I think we can get there. So that is my plan. So I'm going to go ahead and put $10 in, and I'm going to color 2 of these little leaves. You guys, my dog is now eating her food. This is just craziness. First of all, I feel really bad. And then I have a dog growling. My mom is slamming the door. My son is slamming the door. Oh, now she's eating her food. It's always something. So do you guys love the fall leaves? Do you get fall leaves where you live? It is so beautiful. And I know like up in Maine and Vermont, it's even better than it is. But we have like in Ohio, we have something called the Metro Parks. And if you drive through the Metro Parks when the leaves are changing, oh, it's gorgeous. Okay, so there's $10 colored in. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 5s. Oh, you guys, I lied to you. I didn't, I didn't tape the envelope, but we have 10, 15, and 20. I'm gonna tape the envelope, you guys. Before we finish with this challenge, I will. Okay guys, I'm gonna go back here and roll one more time because I feel like the other one's gonna finish way before this one because I'm getting such low numbers. So let me find my brown marker. All right, so we got a 5 and that's perfect. Okay, so we're gonna take 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so now we have 10, 18. We have $18 in here, and that makes me happy. That's better. Okay. All right, guys, last but certainly not least is our $1 and $5 savings challenge. So we do have 1, 2, 3 $1 bills left. We're gonna mark those off. So 1, 2, and 3. When this is finished, it will be $50. That's gonna go to my debt challenge. So now we should have 10. Let's see. I think I just put those backwards. I did. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and then the next challenge is the $5 savings challenge. And we're gonna go ahead and do 1 5, and that will be $25. When this is complete, it'll be $250 that's gonna go towards debt. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, and $25. Well, okay, guys, that's all I have for you. Very exciting that I can make a debt payment. I make $100 at a time, and yay! All right, please, if you say prayer, say a little prayer for me that I feel better because I feel horrible. I did get to work from home today. I will be working from home tomorrow and maybe the next day because we do have a coworker who's expecting, and I definitely don't want to take any sickness in there to her. So, all right, please remember, you guys, that I'm very grateful that you watched my video. Don't ever forget it because I definitely am grateful. And also, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I will reply eventually. All right, guys, please remember, always, 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 Jesus loves you and so do I. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.